Hey, Lions, Buccaneers, can't wait for it this weekend. In the middle of a new studio changeover, so really excited about that. Gonna put some jerseys up that are gonna be framed. I've got Barry Sanders, Oklahoma State jersey coming, Water Boy, and there's gonna be a third one. Let me know in the comments a third jersey that you would love to have, love to own. Can be anything. Want it Lions related? Maybe, maybe not. Doesn't have to be. Just kind of cool. There's so many cool things out there. So let me know in the comments. Now, Lions make a coaching move ahead of the playoff game that I think is really important. And I want to show you an article that I found right after the Chiefs game. This comes from Pride of Detroit. Pride of Detroit was talking about how the Lions have played a ton of man-to-man last year. So this goes back to the 2022 season when they got hot there and they really played man-to-man. They simplified everything, went man-to-man. They realized they couldn't play zone. They couldn't their coverage responsibilities would get mixed up. And so it says last year Lions love man to man, but against the Chiefs, they rolled out a ton of zone coverage. And I think, and I know Aaron Glenn likes doing that. You remember that in 2021, he was really getting tricky. We had to do something. We didn't have any talent anywhere on the field at that time, and it didn't work. No surprise. And then in 2022, we start off 1-6, and he says, "Okay, fine. We're just going to simplify it. We're going to play man to man, make it hard on the quarterback. You make a tough throw. You beat Kirby Joseph, get some interceptions. We kind of make it hard on Aaron Rodgers of all people, and we win that game. Go on to go 8-1 in the final 9 games or whatever it was, and it was really effective for us. Then you fast forward to this year, and the Lions start right off in the season playing a lot of zone coverage, and the results were mixed, but hold the Chiefs to 20 points during that initial game. Now, over the next few games since that Chiefs game, a lot of highs, a lot of lows when it comes to the Lions defense and what they were able to do. Over the last few weeks, the Lions have gone back to man-to-man coverage. This is perfect for the Buccaneers game because we did it against Stafford. Stafford, outstanding. Guy's insane, throwing just darts, people in his face. Baker Mayfield, are you kidding me? He's not going to do that. Baker Mayfield is he's like the Vikings backup quarterback that they were rolling out there at the end when Cousins was hurt. I mean, he is not good enough to make throw after throw, tight spaces. Aiden Hutchinson bearing down on him. Aleem McNeil, now James Houston's back. So you'll see in this game, we're going to go strictly man to man. Now, here's what's interesting about that. If you look at it, and again, I'm using this example because it's the best quarterback from earlier. And I mean, week 1 seems like a year ago it was, but I mean, it just feels like forever ago. But here's what Pride of Detroit was talking about when you talk about man coverage to zone coverage in the differences in how it plays the Lions' strength against the best quarterback in the league in Mahomes. So Mahomes' mobility factor definitely played into the zone. You're probably going to see it next week with Geno Smith too. Remember that killed us. Geno Smith was able to win that game, scored 39 points or whatever. Then you get into more of a static quarterback that stick in the pocket. You're probably going to see more man in those situations. I expect it to be more closer to 50-50. Yes, so Baker Mayfield, not mobile, perfect for us, a great matchup for us. He's not mobile. He's not that accurate. And really, these guys don't do a lot of the motion stuff that we saw from the Rams. The Rams are to the extreme. They're motioning constantly, and that's a really challenge for us. So when you get to a guy that can run around a little bit, then your zones really start to get messed up because it's like, where do I go? What am I supposed to do? Should I come up now? I'm supposed to stay in my zone. We don't have to worry about that because we'll go straight man in this game. And here's why I think this is a great adjustment also is because the Lions have the formula. We've talked about this now. You can say what you want about the Lions giving up Justin Jefferson, a ton of yards, CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson again, and then last week. Puka Nakua, are you kidding me? That guy's insane. The optics of our defense has not been good. There's guys catching balls, running free, but to its core and what the stats really matter, the Lions stop the run. And I don't care what level of football, when you're stopping the run, that changes everything. The next thing that they're doing is they're good in the red zone. So the Lions defense has the formula that if you could say, hey, you can only be good in a couple areas, we'll pick them. You'd be like, I want to stop the run and I want to be good in the red zone. Like that would be the two areas. All right, that means dudes are going to be catching balls all over the place, running free because you're trying to play man, you're trying to be sticky. Don't care. I would rather stop the run and be good in the red zone. And that's what the Lions have chosen to do at this point. CJ Gardner-Johnson, he is not as good as he thinks he is. So he gets us all excited, myself included, where I'm all like, let's go, CJ Gardner-Johnson. He's not as good as he thinks he is. Kirby Joseph isn't as good as we want to believe he is. He's good. You know, that's another tough one for us. And so you really look out. Obviously Mosley's not even in there. Cam Sutton, not as good as we hoped he would be. Solid though. I mean, really, I know he's been torched here the last few games, but really, you take the whole year, he's been doing pretty good. So I don't want this to be all roses on the defense. There's still problems, but what I'm saying is our offense carries us. We all know that. And now the defense has decided we're going to go man. Baker Mayfield, try to beat us. I mean, seriously, try to beat us, really. And if you put the ball in tight spaces and with Hutchinson bearing down on you and you're able to dot us up, fine. Seriously, fine. And our offense can't outscore you, then okay, then congratulations. We'll go home and see you next year. But there's a low probability of that happening. And so that's why I really love this matchup. I love that we've gone back to man coverage. It's simpler. I've got this guy. Now, again, it's not as simple as that, but it's a lot simpler for our defense. Guys like Derek Barnes, you kidding me? Derek Barnes shouldn't even be on the field. That guy is so confused, overruns things. He's a perfect example of he can't play zone. He doesn't know what he's doing. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Again, let me know the frame jerseys. Got some other things going to go on in the background. Really excited about it. I want that Barry Sanders Oklahoma State jersey. I love that. You want to look at highlights, man. Barry Sanders was untouchable when he was at Oklahoma State. It was awesome. And maybe the Water Boy. And then something else. Let me know. Also, Craig and I will be going live after the game. Can't wait to watch this game and see the Lions advance to the NFC Championship game. I mean, come on. I don't bet on games, but this is the one I would be like, I think I might. Now, it's a big number for the Lions for a reason because I mean, are you kidding me? That crowd, that noise, the whole thing. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the